Good morning all. Today we have 3 boot sales. I think summer is coming. We've got a really good forecast today, so hopefully there'll be a good turnout here. It's a Saturday. I'm not doing the boot sales tomorrow. Eurovision tonight. I do like Eurovision and I'll be having one too many cocktails to be doing any boot sales tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's get in there now, see what we can find to resell for a profit on eBay. Let's go. You're right there. How much is your civilian family stuff?
I've got the bundle for 60. There's loads of it.
Not all them.
Yeah.
2,000 that.
Yeah. It's a lot of stuff.
You open the van, there's a load of tables in the back.
Oh, yeah, honestly, yeah.
Next spot's 360, which is the one you want. See how much they want for it.
That one, because that's Carhartt.
Yeah, no. Think on that.
Right, how much on these, please?
20.
20. I'll leave it, thank you. How much on that?
Yeah.
How much on that?
One.
I'll take that, please. I don't suppose you'd do a tenner, would you, on them? I understand if not.
Go on then.
You sure?
Yeah, go on.
Thank you. How much is your farm set?
Dave?
It's sorting out.
Yeah. How much is your farm, please?
Oh, it's no Britain's is that. Best I can do on that's a tenner.
Right.
You know, they're like 6-7 quid a piece, some of these animals, you know.
6 quid do it at all?
I can't do it at 6. I'll do it at 8, but that's best I can do.
Yeah.
You know, at that. You see, you're only paying for 1.5 animals at that price.
Yeah, go on. I'll get them for 8, please. Thank you.
If you sell them individually online, but I don't do it online.
Yeah, I do. I'd probably stick them all up together, to be honest. I do toys, but I'd say I've never come across them before. So when it's something I've never seen, I like to give these things a go. You know. Do you want? Can I take the box, or do you want the box?
The lid on
Cheers.
if you want to.
Thank you. I've had one just like this before that went for good money, but I mean it's wet through. I don't know where they've had it. Anyone for a Henry? That was awesome. Some of the arcades out still have it, so it's pretty cool. Like massive wheel, like big. They had like a proper like big truck set up for it. Graphically now it looks crap, but you know, but back then it looked awesome. Would you do 4 quid at all for the 2? Please, £5.
I'll do 5.
Cheers. So apparently, this lady over here in the purple, she has a load of Spectrum stuff, but she's asking crazy money. Crazy money. More than what I've probably got on me. Well, let's have a look anyway. So it's good to see these things, even if they're a bit much. You okay?
Yeah,
How you doing? Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
At least I'll get my money out on paid, won't I?
There you go.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll get the cash out of my
How much is the taxi sign?
It's 25. It does work. It works for house and it'll work for car.
Could you take me to?
I'll take you to the end of the field.
Can you take me to Lancaster?
Darling, you get...
I think he's put them back.
3.
What have you got on your games then? I know they're all different things, different consoles and stuff. But...
Alright, so you're ready for this?
I don't know. Shall I sit down?
Right.
No, you got some good stuff, and you know that obviously.
This is Spectrum Plus 2 Sinclair in its box.
Yeah.
Right. That's 110.
Right.
That's selling between 149 and 175 in that condition. There's a few games for it. Right.
Okay.
The ZX81 is 60. It's just missing an outer box.
Right.
The Nintendo Wii Super Mario Bros. Special Edition.
Yeah.
One sold for 99. You can check on your phone.
Yeah.
180 for that.
You're right.
All right then, yeah.
How much are the trolls?
The big one's £50.
Right.
£30 each.
Right.
Never buy the paper on.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
right. Plenty of money in it. Look at that.
Right. How much are your pans?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much, sorry? 30. Prices are high today. Check this out. Little toy pocket hidden amongst everything else. I know there's not a huge amount in these days. Hi, how much is that? £1. I'll take that, please. Thank you. Cheers. What's that?
Yeah, that's Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you. Right. How much is that?
I'll just pick up 50p.
Thank you. I'll do them. Right. Do a quid on them. Thank you. Do you reckon on that? It's a bit corroded, but I'll give it a go.
50p.
Cheers. A few good little items there from that one seller. Bought some good stuff from them last week as well. Yeah, mate. How are you doing? You okay?
Tuesday's been mad somewhere, I don't know whether or not. I think I just
Yeah.
no, they're the missed them ones.
Yeah.
Him.
Oh yeah, Mike Wysowski, something like that. Cheers. How much are them?
Couple of quid to you, Mike.
Cheers. It's a weird looking thing, isn't it?
It's got to be. Pound to you, Mike.
Go on, it's weird enough. So, about 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, go on. Cheers.
Oh,
What do you want on your fish? Right. Never actually seen one of these about before. I don't imagine this is going to work, but I still think it's still pretty worth it. Is it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Will you do 3 on the fish at all?
Oh.
Right, I think we'd probably best go back to the car with this stuff. So back at the car, everything is loaded up. Still need to go back for one last look around before we move on to the next boot sale. But I think we've done okay. We've got some cool bits here, some vintage toys such as this. This is Polly Pocket and I only paid £1 for it. Don't think it's got any figures with it, but I think it's one of the more unusual ones. I can't say I've ever seen this one out there before. It's from 1994. Not really sure on that. A load of bits and pieces which we'll have a good look at later. This guy, look at that. I don't even know what that is. There's no brand on it or anything. It just says vinegar on the back. Yamaha keyboard. I said I wouldn't buy any more keyboards, but it's just a little mini one, so I've allowed myself that. That can go for up for £50 if it's all working, you know. Who knows? Hopefully it is. It's not too bad. Like the battery compartment looks good. The power supply with it looks kind of knackered. I think I'll probably have to get a new one or just sell it without, you know, it's battery powered, so I can just sell it as a battery powered keyboard. And a couple of hero guitars. She did want £20. I got it down because that was too much for me. Got it down to £10. Even then, you know, you're taking a bit of a risk because you don't know if they're going to work and stuff. But check this out, Billy, Big Mouth Billy Bass. This is a bolo item for me, and you know, £4. I don't think that's too bad. It's not going to work. It is not going to work, but that's not the point. It'll still look cool on somebody's wall, like somebody's man shed, pub, bar, you know, games room, whatever. Even though it doesn't work, I'm saying that because I will try, but the battery compartment looks like it's, yeah, if this works, it will be a miracle. But I bought that. I bought it knowing that that's the case. Bit of a bolo item. I don't know if there's still money in these. I know there used to be good money. I've never seen one this big before. Check it out. How big it is. Never seen one this big. It's always like the little small ones where I've seen it on like people's videos and stuff, but I've never seen one in real life. So I don't know. What do you reckon? Goodbye? I think it is. Yeah. It'll look cool. You know, somebody will have it, whether it works or not. £4. Obviously, if it does work, it's going to be worth much, much more. Yeah, I just bought these 3 for £5. I was trying to do a deal on everything she had, but she wasn't coming down, so just got the 3. Oh, it's usually alright, but it's missing the jewel. Yeah, how much are your books?
How much are the books? £1 each, mate.
£1 each. My son's really into these. Like, I'm not sure where he's up to though. He's definitely done that one. 26, 50 to 39. He's not got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do you £5 for the 7? The same.
Yeah, go on, mate. Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Get that one to that one. Same on it. Oh mate, you do £1 on that.
Hey, what?
You do £1.
Yeah, right, thanks mate,
Thank you. Yeah, I've had this before actually, sold okay. Eurofighter 2000 from 1994. These old coins. I have a lot of these myself. Got 3 lines. There's probably not much in these at all, but they're kind of cool. See how much you want for them. It's an older one. 1896.
You got me?
How much any coins?
I do 3.
You 2.
Yeah, go on.
Cheers, thank you.
Yeah, mate.
Cheers. Thank you. How much your bucket?
50p.
Thank you.
All right, yeah?
Yeah, I'll take it. Spot 60.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Do people still buy these? I do get them occasionally when they're like really cheap, and they still do okay. See how much you want for them. How much are your monkeys, please? Monkeys or chimps? Chimps, right?
Yeah, I'll do them for 3, right? I'll do them for £2, right?
Yeah.
They are quite old and collectible. £2. I'll do that one for a £5, and I'll do the big ones for 8.
Right.
I mean, I sold them
So
on
you got on
eBay
them.
for 28 quid.
Yeah, I've had a couple before that have
Yeah.
done alright. I think
There's
there's
too many about now, do you?
no, there's some that are like really rare, isn't
Yeah.
there? But
Like these are 30-year-old Harrods teddy bears,
oh yeah, I've had a
They're
couple of them.
Harrods.
Yeah.
you know.
Like the earliest ones of them are like so
Yeah.
sought after. I think they didn't print the date on them, so
Yeah. 50p.
thank you. I'll take that one. That's quite nice. 2 of them. Take them.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 4, please. That one, those 2. Cheers. Are these 50p as well?
Sorry?
Are these 50p each as well?
Can be.
Thank you. What's that one? Delirium, what's that? I've not heard of that. Yeah, I said I've not heard of that. Delirium. No. I'll just take these 2, please. McDonald's size. McDonald's Furbies. Is there money in these? I doubt it, but you just never know, do you? 10p each. Come on, we can make a little mini bundle with these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was, yeah, the table.
8, 24, 60, 80p. I've got 8 there, please. 80p, thank you. I don't know, it's worth a go. Will the Wisp. Anybody out there remember this? I love a vintage map, check that out. That's the 10. Thank you.
many have I got there?
1,
Doing me
2,
endless.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
8,
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 there.
okay. About 15. 15. Well, so pound a pound. We said pound a bag, didn't we? So yeah, no, that's fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, so back to the car. Sorry about that, my battery died. I do have a spare battery which is in right now, but I've still got 2 boot sales to do with only 1 battery, so I am going to be as quick as I can. It's been really busy here, that's why I've got like nothing left. It's been a really good one, and I've got some decent stuff. We'll have a good look at it towards the end. I think I got this on film. I think this was the last thing I got before my battery died. There's a load of these toys. I think that the majority of these are Puppy in my pocket. I'm sure they are Meg brand. I'll have to have a look into them, but I have 17 bags full, so if they are all Puppy in my pocket, then I paid £1 a bag, so 17 quid. That will be a good one if they all are, but we'll have to have a look through. I thought it was worth the £17 risk, because if they are, I mean, these, you know, a few of them are not really worth much, but when you got massive bundles of them like this, I've had a few before. I've had bundles of like 10, 20, and they've always done really well. We might have other stuff in here like Schleich and stuff, I don't know. We'll have to have a look through a bit later on. I thought it was worth a go. Anyway, I'm going to save my battery. Let's get on to the next boot sale. I could easily stay here for another hour and I'd still be finding stuff, but no, I'm going to move on to the next one. So I've just arrived at the second boot sale, and it's another busy one here, judging by the car park anyway. And I have to preserve my battery a little bit here. I'll just show you the bits that I actually pick up, I think. Just about to head in. Right here. Which way shall I go? Left or right? I'm going to go left. It's got some cool stuff. Next. Look at them. Walt Disney bouncers.
It's the wobbly ground, isn't it? I'll even throw your mastermind in. You will? I will, yeah. Because I'm trying to get rid of my hair. Got divorced and that. I'm trying to disappear with my dogs and mate.
How much are they, mate?
I'll take £4 each for them. They're really old.
Yeah, I can see.
They're like the early.
You put them in and then usually press something and it comes out somewhere. Cheers.
Thank you, son.
You. Only purchase so far, 50p. How much are your glasses?
50 pence each. So we'll say that's £1.
3. What if I did them all? Would you do a little bit less?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. £6. The £6. 5.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, thank you. I'm finding a lot of like weird things today. Look at that strange looking Bailey's cup. Unfortunately, it's just chipped, but I don't know if I'd buy it anyway. I don't know, Billy. Didn't find much there. Yeah, we didn't get much in there, I'm afraid. Just some glasses and a cup. That is it. So that's it for here, not a lot. So let's go on to the next one. Hopefully we will do a little bit better there. It's like a busy one here today as well. Come on, it's got to be better than the last one, surely. What mirror? Not the nicest one in the world though, to be honest. So much do you want? Hi mate, how much on that please?
3 quid.
3. You do 2. Thank you. How much are they? Yeah, go on.
Yeah, help with roof tent on. Yeah. Everyone's like, no, I don't do
50p.
Yeah, go on.
Cheers.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Morning guys, all the money goes to the Hedgehog Preservation Society today. Anything that you buy.
I would have loved to support the hedgehogs, but he had absolutely nothing. Those funky socks. Who doesn't want sushi on the socks, eh? It's not Lego, but it's just a really cool base for my kids will love that. So much they want. You alright? How much on that?
Margaret, how much is this?
Just
With
that
all
bit.
this £3. That all fits on top of it.
I don't really want all this, but I would have paid £3 just for this. Oh, he's from Terra. Really learning something. Oh, I'll just buy it. £3. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.
Would you take 3 on your Paw Patrol thing at all? The aeroplane.
Yeah.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Oh, okay. Good. Nice morning. Oh, I know. Making the most of it. I don't blame you. Thank you.
Cool, are they? Just got this at 50p. Thought it was pretty cool. I think that's me done. I'm up home. Let's go. I was just about to leave, but I completely forgot about this overflow. So, bonus boot sale here. It's a cool tank teapot there. Chips there. So that is it. I am done. I bought a couple of things right near the end. I got this for £5, brand new sealed Cluedo. Don't know how much money's in that, but it's going to be more than £5, isn't it? Domio, bacon dish, £2. Cool book there. I feel like I recognise some of the art in here from some stuff that I picked up last year. I'm not sure. Something about the art style. I'm sure it's somebody I know. So is it a little bit better than the last boot sale, but not as good as the first one? Anyway, let's go home, have a look at everything, see how much money we can actually make reselling it for a profit on eBay. And maybe the weird buy of the day might be this crisp bread jar. Little chip there, I know, but hey, it's in pretty good condition. £2. It was unusual enough to give it a go. Just on my way home, rude not to stop off at the tip shop. Got these for £5. These are Pearson's ones. They're in really good condition, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered. In fact, I actually put them back and said no, because there was no price on them. And he said £5, and I was like, oh, I don't know, but actually, nah, they're good. They're a good set. I've recently picked up a set similar to these, not the same, and they should go for about 30, so I'd be expecting maybe even a little bit more for these, just because they're in better condition than the other ones I got. This like kind of brown and beige kind of colours, it tends to go in and out. I don't really know. One minute I'm selling them like hotcakes, the next minute they sit there for weeks or months, so I don't know what the key is there. But Pearson's, the bread bins especially, recently are really good. Tea coffee sugars, not quite as good, but nice design. Somebody will have these. Just a little bit later now, and I am back home, And let's have a look at what I bought. I didn't actually realise, I don't think, that I bought so much, but you'll see what I mean. We got some good things here. There's some good things, as always. Like, there's some things that are a bit better than I thought. There's some things that are maybe not quite as good as I thought. And there's a few kind of like in the middle ground things as well. I'll show you what I mean. Let's have a look. So that is everything, plus all this, plus there's some more over here which I can't fit on. Mostly like duplicates of stuff that we've got here. So where should we start? I do not even know. Let's start with these, because these were not from the boot sale, these were from the tip shop, and these were £5 for the set of 3. I'm actually just like, so weird, I got home and me and my partner were going through this stuff, and just as I said to her, I said, oh, we've got a set like this already, haven't we? They're very similar, and I think they'll sell for about 30, and I said to her, I think these will sell for about the same price. And like, literally, I'm not even joking, within 20 seconds of me saying that, the set that we already had sold for 30 quid plus postage, full asking price on eBay. So yeah, weird, eh? Weird how these things happen. And then also we have all this stuff in here, which I also had that like castle kind of baseboardy type thing. It's Mega Bloks, not Lego, and it was for my kids. But actually, I wasn't going to bother with this. I was going to just say, you know, I'll take the baseboard for 3 quid, you keep the rest. But I had a quick look in, and there were a couple of things in here that I wouldn't mind actually, so I took the whole lot for 3 quid. And my kids absolutely love that baseboard. But then we've also got like actual Lego in here. There's bits and bobs. We've also got like this guy, Tower of Doom, is it? The other learning centre stuff. And just lots of other bits. I've not even had a proper look through this yet. But there is actual Lego. What's that? Some random no branded shark. That's proper Lego. And that's proper Lego. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, pick out the good bits of Lego, and the bits that maybe aren't Lego, that's proper Lego as well. The bits that maybe aren't Lego that are kind of cool looking, we'll keep, and the rest I will probably just donate to a charity shop. This thing back here is worthless. I just thought it looked kind of weird. I thought it was some vintage thing, but it's not. It's actually something to clean your microwave with. What's it called? Is it called Big Mama? Big Mama or something like that. Something Mama. Angry Mama. Something like that. And they are not worth anything really. I mean, you can buy them on Amazon delivered for about 6 or 7 quid. So right there we got Big Mouth Billy Bass. I've never found one of these out there before. It was only 4 quid, otherwise I probably wouldn't have bothered. Well, I think he wanted a £5. I think I said 3, he said 4. It, you know, it needs a good clean up. Yeah, I doubt this is going to work, but I bought it, you know, thinking it's not going to work. So you never know. If it does, it's a bonus. If not, there'll be a little bit of money in it, but there won't be too much. But it's one of those things that I said, if I saw it out there, I was going to buy it. Just to kind of say I'd found one. And to find one that's so big. If I can get this working by the time I put the video out, I will insert a clip here. You've either seen it working or you've seen nothing, which means it probably doesn't work. And there at the back we've got some Tupperware, classic Tupperware, that was only £1. We've got some Luminart glasses, that was one of the only things, that and a mug, that mug there. And those glasses, the only thing I got from the second boot sale. Could not find anything else. There were other things, there were a few things that I tried to kind of negotiate price on with a few people and nobody was interested. Got a couple of these, 2 of these, brand new sealed, exactly the same. 3 quid, £1.50 each. I had a quick look and some people managed to get like up to a tenner each for them, so that'll do. It's just a little small parcel, easy to list, 1 listing, quantity 2. You know, it's not going to make you a millionaire, but we'll make a few quid on that. And these here are £1 for the 2. They're all right. They're vintage. They will look good displayed somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure somebody will have them. I nearly didn't bother, but I just thought, yeah, do you know what? Go on. We'll take them. See what we can do with them. Queen money box right here. Some of this royalty related stuff, especially when it's involving the Queen, can do okay. Not all of it though. like that, all those mugs that I got quite recently. Some of them have done all right. Some of them are still sat there. There's been quite a bit of interest in most of them, though. I'll say that all the thimbles I got sold, and in fact I got thimbles elsewhere as well, and they sold as well. So not very huge amount of money, but you know, I wasn't paying a lot for it. So this is another one. Somebody actually from America or to America, I think it was from America, sold one for like nearly £30 plus postage, but most people are only getting about 8 to 10 quid for these. This is 50p, nice vintage kind of drippy lava glaze style mug, whatever you want to call it. They always do all right then. Mike Wiskowski, whatever it is, I don't know, Mike from Monsters Inc., however you say it, that's what he is. Bought that off a friend, 2 quid, that'll do all right. Which that's a Chelsea mug here. I usually pick these up when they're cheap enough. I think this was £1 or was it 2? I don't know. I did try and get her down a little bit, but she wouldn't come down. Well, from whatever it was, 50p, £1, maybe 2 at the most on that. We've got a bucket full of Furbies, little mini Furbies here. Yeah, I know. They're only 10p each. I don't think I've ever come across them as McDonald's toys. They're all McDonald's toys. I don't know if they're all going to work, but I just thought it'd make a nice little bundle. For 80p, it's worth a go. Somebody out there might collect these. Got Corona bucket there, and that was only, I think, 50p, so I thought that was worth a go. It's coming into barbecue season, somebody will have that. We got a Port Merion little vase there, plant pot. I've had nicer ones of these before, to be honest, but I thought I'd give it a go anyway. Was it £1? Was it £2? £1 or 2. This guy here, bought this along with some other bits, including this, which is pretty good. This Sony Walkman, which has a little bit of battery corrosion in there, so I'm not sure if that's going to work. Top trump cards, these little books, and a few other little bits, like some more of these golf tees. I got some of these last week, or was it the week before, at the same boot sale. I've already got some of them, which I've not listed yet, but I figured there'd be a little bit of money in them. And like a Harry Potter kind of vintage pencil thing behind there, and another mug, and I think that mug was actually from somebody else. It's like a British Bake Off one. And yeah, the stuff from the people who sold me this, that was only £1. That was only £1. And look, it's even got, I'm not going to be able to open this now, but there's a little car in here. It's not got any of the figures, unfortunately. If it did have the figures, people have managed to sell just a set of figures with little car, and I think you get a little stagecoach or something for about 45 quid. Somebody managed to get, not even with this, just by themselves. Somebody managed to get about 8 to 10 quid just for the car. And yeah, this is really nice condition. I've not lit it up yet. I think it lights up inside. Not tried that out, but you know, I think I'm confident that this one will be okay just because of the condition of it. Pound into what, 25 to 30, because I got that car, it kind of lifts it up a little bit. So 25 to 30 with having the car in there, that's not too bad. This one's good if it's working. As I say, there is a bit of battery corrosion inside, so we will see whether it's working or not. But if it is, then I reckon I can get about 30 quid for it, maybe 35. And if not, somebody sold one recently for about £12 free postage for parts only. So I'll make my money back, whatever I do. This was also from the same people. This is brand new sealed. And again, 50p or £1 on that. Wasn't a lot, but these don't go for a lot at all. I thought they'd go for a bit more. I mean, I know it's Alba, was not a fantastic brand, but it's a brand new sealed, you know, vintage style, if not actually vintage. Tape player, and it's got headphones as well, but no, there is not much money in this particular one. We've got a stack of games back here, if I can get to them, and there's nothing fantastic here, although House of the Dead 3 and Resident Evil 4 on the PC are not too bad. I paid 50p each for those two, and they should go for about 8 to 10 quid each, free postage. The other ones, though, not the best. I think I've got 2 original Xbox games that are like superhero. I'll put them together, and I've got 2 superhero games that are PlayStation 2. I'll probably put them together. An 18-wheeler, which I loved back in the arcade days. Anybody used to play 18-wheeler at the arcade. Some arcades out there still have this arcade machine out there. I really liked it. Obviously nostalgia got in the way on that one because it's not really worth a lot. £3 or £4, probably not worth selling alone. I'll probably bundle it up with some other games. A Cluedo game here. I thought this would be worth more. It's brand new sealed. I paid £5 for it, and it only goes for about £13–14 free delivery on eBay. So that kind of blows my mind a little bit. I don't see, you know, that's very cheap if you ask me, but that's all it's worth. So there you go. These here, it's a bit of a new brand to me, these. Britain's Limited, and these are from the late 70s. And it's just recently I've had a couple of things of these. These fences are all proper branded as well. They're not metal, they are plastic. I paid £8, which might seem like I'm paying up a little bit for them. I mean, he was saying, oh, you know, you can sell just the cow for like £6, and I don't think you can, not really. But as a bundle, you know, make them look nice and they'll go. It's a bit like Schleich, you know, you can get the odd rare figure that's worth like a lot of money. Maybe we've got one of them in here. I know these horses, actually, I looked the horses up. People were managing to get like £8 to £10 just for one horse. Sometimes, occasionally, they were selling at that price. And then down here we've got some books. These are for my son. He's been reading these. He's already read, I think, the 13-story treehouse and the 26-story treehouse. But we need the rest. So we've got 39, 52, 65, 78 and 91 there, which will be going to my son. So they're not included in the totals. We've got this Wii like steering wheel, 50p. I usually pick these up when they are like 50p or less, just to put with Mario Karts on the occasions when I get them. They're good if you can put two together, and maybe even four. I don't know if I've ever put four together, but if you can get enough of them and put four with the game, that might make it more appealing as well. I've got a load of like random change in here, random like old coins. I used to actually collect coins when I was a kid, and a lot of these I recognise from when I was a kid, like my little collection I've got, which I've actually still got in my attic, I think. But there's some older ones. You've got some like old kind of pennies from like the what we've got 1964. There was an older one in here somewhere. 1920, 1946. It was older still. It was 18 something. Yeah, we go. 1898. And I don't think there's any like crazy money in these. What I'll probably do is list the whole lot together as a little coin bundle. I have done all right with a couple of coins in the past. I had one once that was from like an Australian mint that no longer existed or something. That was just like this. I bought like a load of random coins, and that one went okay. I don't think it sold for a massive amount. Got this book here, which I thought was really cool. Danny Flynn, who's, you know, she's done all sorts of stuff. I'm sure I've had stuff before that's been illustrated by her. I'm sure I have. Yeah, something about this. 50p. Not looked this one up. It's probably not a huge amount of money in it, but for 50p, I thought it would be an interesting read, and then I'll sell it on. Dolmio dish there. The prices fluctuate on these. I must have had at least, I don't know, at least 5 of these over the years. They always sell. I mean, they always sell okay. 12 to 15 quid right now. Thereabouts, that's what they're going for. These Guinness glasses here. Something about these that I think is quite good. Quality glasses right there, 50p each. Garlic bread kind of plate. These always sell, they don't go for a huge amount. I've had this particular design before in, I think, utensils jar and something else. To be honest, I just kind of got it to add to these jars to make it 10 quid. I've got 3 of these jars, sugar, tea and coffee. There's the other 2 right there. And they're a brand called Spode. It's Spode Italian. I'm sure a lot of people have heard of that. And I'm fairly new to this brand, to be honest. But this particular set of 3 jars, I pay, what did I pay? I paid 10 quid for the lot. So I think they wanted 3 for that. And then you could say I paid, what, £2 a jar, then £1 on that. So these are quite good, I think. I can't actually find tea, coffee, sugar canisters in this, but I found other things, and some of it can be quite good. I think there was a biscuit jar in this kind of style that someone was asking about 40 quid, but you know, just because they're asking 40 quid doesn't mean they're going to get 40 quid. But I quite like them. Something about them, I do like them, and it was worth the 2 quid each. This one's not quite as nice, I don't think. It's a brand which is not as popular. I can't really find much out there. We'll get free crumbs with this one as well. Empire Wear England, made in Portugal though. And it's still nice. It's obviously the same kind of blue and white design. It's just not as good quality. It'll still go okay, I think. Couldn't really find many blue and white jars, biscuit jars like this out there. So we will see. Paw Patrol plain, 3 quid. It's been a while since I picked that up, but I picked it up before. I don't think they sell as well as they used to. I've not looked it up recently. Then we've got a couple of other jars. This one here, this one crisp bread one. I thought that was kind of really unusual. It might be worth quite a lot of money, but it's not. This biscuit jar, can't really find that one out there. Only pay 2 quid and 1 quid. So I think I've pretty much covered everything here apart from these down here. Now, these remain to be seen as to whether it was a good buy or not. What do you think though? I bought 17 bags of like little toys for £1 a bag. She wanted £2 a bag. I said if I buy them all, will you do anything less? And I can't, did I say £1 each or did she say £1 each? I can't remember. But that's what we got. Now, there's some good stuff in here and there's some not so good stuff, which I knew was going to be the case. Like, we've got some Schleich stuff in here, which I didn't actually see before I bought them, but these two are Schleich. That's Meg, and it's like the flock. When I say Meg, it's like animals. Like, you've got puppies in my pocket, you've got pony in my pocket, you've got, is it kitties in my pocket? And then you've got like other ones as well, like you've got safari, is it animals in my pocket, safari something or other, and then you got like an outback thing, like a Australian kind of tie-in or something, I don't know. And then there's probably more as well, but this is a proper one that's flocked, proper flocked one. It does say Meg on there, that you can read it, but this one here is not, and I'm pretty sure this is fake, and there's a few that are like that, but luckily I don't think too many. Like, I think it's all the ones in this bag. You've got like a lobster, an octopus, and actually just searching this was bringing up like a listing with all these ones in it. So luckily it's not all of them, it's just a few. So we've got a bit of that going on, but all in all I think we'll be okay. I mean, I need to go through them all and just make sure, but from what I've seen, you know, a good amount of them at least are Meg branded, but not all of them. And then we might always, you know, we might have more Schleich here, hopefully. Got another Schleich dog there. That's another puppies in my pocket. That's a proper flocked one as well. That's a proper one. I like to have a dig through, make these little bundles up. I do quite well with these. I know a lot of people do, you know, you buy this stuff, you take out what's good, sell it on, donate the rest. That's what I tend to do. I don't hang on to like all the ones that are, you know, I'm not sure about, non-branded and stuff. I don't, you know, I'm not going to try and sell them. I wouldn't recommend you sell stuff like that on eBay. You got to make sure it's the right stuff that you are selling. The rest of it, just get rid of it, donate it, whatever. Yeah, I nearly completely forgot that over here I've got 2 Guitar Hero guitars and the keyboard. I don't know how I nearly forgot them. The guitars are pretty good still these days, as long as they work, which I think they will, because the battery compartments are really good and they just look in good condition. I've had some before that have looked like really battered, and even they, more often than not, usually work. Rare that they don't with the Xbox 360 ones. And the keyboard is like up to 50 quid, probably more like 40 to be honest. As long as it's working, it's in good condition, it just needs a little bit of a clean up. Power supply is pretty, yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother even keeping that, even if it does work with it. I mean, I suppose I can try it with the power supply. It's just, I mean, I don't know what's happened to it. Hope you enjoyed coming with me and taking a look around the boot sales. and hopefully there's something in here that you see out there yourself and you can make some good money out of it. That's it for now. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.